So hello everyone, in this video I'll be telling you how you can add iframes in HTML. What is an iframe actually? So iframe is kind of a window in your web page in which you can show multiple web pages in a single window. So for example, if you want to show YouTube here or the complete YouTube website here in this single window, and in the second you want another website to be visible. Similarly, you can show any web page you want. So let me just include these three HTML files here, audio, table, and video, and show you how it works. So basically you just have to write iframe, and then there is src attribute. Just like the image src attribute, we have image src attribute. Inside src we specify the path. So inside that also, in this iframe we can specify the html page file or html file path. So the HTML file I want to include is audio.html. So this file which I created in the last video, and I want some height, so I can include the height here. So what would be the window height? Let's say 300 pixel, and the width, and then we can close that iframe. If I save it and run it in the browser, so you can see this HTML file, or this HTML file which we created earlier, is visible in a box or in this single window. What is this window actually? So this is actually the iframe. And similarly, we can create multiple iframes to show multiple web pages which we have. We can show local web pages which we have in our computer, or we can show the online hosted website pages as well. So for that we need links. So let me just add table.html, which is our table.html file we created. So you can see that this one is the other file. Then we have the video.html. Similarly, so now you can see that we have three iframes here. So these three iframes are showing us the HTML file which are available in our computer in three different windows. So this is how we can add local HTML files. We can also include the online hosted website or web pages in that as well. Or let's say you want to include a web page which has a link, and let me just give it a width of 600 pixel, let's say, and a height of 350 pixel, let's say, and I can close that as well, just like we did earlier. And in this src I can include the web page link. So let me just refresh it. So basically we have this, let me just search for, let's say, uh, 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 okay, basically Indian websites or some major websites are blocked. Let me just give you the example of YouTube. If you try to include this YouTube page, so it will deny you to include that in iframe. So in iframe you cannot use every web page to include in here, because that's not possible. Let me just rerun the page. Open with Google Chrome. I think I haven't saved that. Okay. In here I can paste the link of YouTube. If I refresh the page, you will see one error. YouTube refused to connect, because I told you that major websites doesn't allow this. They have a security mechanism that we cannot include their pages without their permission in an iframe. but some of the website doesn't allow that or doesn't have the security. So for example, some Pakistani websites doesn't have the security, so we can search for that. So I can actually go to this website, which is the raz.pk, which is an online shopping website in Pakistan. So I can copy this URL and show that here. So I can paste this in this SRC. So this website will probably give us the view we want. So let me just refresh that. So you can see that this online website here is visible here as well, because we have added the link, or we have added that link in iframe. So in some of the website, the security doesn't have, the security isn't there or isn't available, but in some of the website it is available. So you cannot use every website in iframe, but some of the website you can use that. So this is very easy. You can also add some borders if you want by adding style attribute. I told you how you can add that. So in the style attribute, you can specify the border what you want. 2 pixels solid red, let's say. So this one, you can see that this red borders are coming in here because we have added some borders. And similarly, we can increase or decrease the width and height. So this is actually the iframe. But one more thing we can do is we can initially show some HTML or some dummy HTML page if you want. Let's say audio.html. And if you want to show that link on a click in this iframe, that you can also do. So in the href, I can paste the link of the raz.pk, and in here we have a target attribute in which I can specify the name which I am going to give this iframe. So let me just give this a name, let's say the raz, and I can add this name here in the target attribute of this a tag. A tag is basically used to link some website, but that we are linking similarly, we are pasting the link here, but we are not showing in a same window or in a new window in target attribute. Instead, we are showing the whole website when somebody clicks on this link or in this a tag in this iframe. So we are showing that website in this iframe whenever somebody clicks on this link. In between that, I can write show the ras website. Let's say we have added this link. So if I save this thing and if I refresh the page, so initially you can see adding a audio or audio.html file is visible because I've added this link audio.html, which is the local file I have. So I've added this one. But after this iframe, we have this link as well. If I click on this link, the website, the ras.pk will be visible inside this iframe. And why is that? Because I've added the target attribute. And inside the target attribute, I have just given the name of this iframe or the name attribute which I have given to this, the value in the name attribute. I have given the same name in here as well. So the link is visible inside this iframe, not in a new tab or not in a window. So this will be possible if I click on this link. So now you can see that in this iframe, the link started showing this the ras.pk website. So this is actually how we can activate an iframe on a click, or we can show any website on a click in some iframe as well. So this is how we add and make use of iframe. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in the another one.